So, first of all, being that everybody's doing well, everybody's getting their coffee in their system, we are going to start by doing the front to back session for Everyone's a Murderer. Now we will go ahead and start with the album listening session itself, sharing the audio, and while listening to this magnificent Cannibal Corpse looking album by To the Grave. I'm so fucking excited. So let's go ahead and get that opened up. MP3. Yeah, cool. Let's go ahead and get that shared. Yeah. Hello. There we go. Okay. Now we are ready to go.
I want to order it by track list, I'd say.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go by track listing for sure. That's usually how I do front to back anyways, from front to back. So here is, okay. I want to prevent it. Okay. All right. Who's got the?
Hey, about 2 seconds.
Okay. We won't be able to listen to the album until it's unlocked.
Fuck me, Dad. Sorry.
No,
extra security on this shit. So you just go here and then boom, share. Okay.
And then not the email that's currently there. I'll go ahead and correct that email address real quick.
Okay. Hey boys, is anyone on the PC able to fucking change the access?
Oh, yeah, easily.
You got it? It's been a pain in the ass on my phone. Give me 2 seconds.
It should be public already.
Okay, I'll go ahead and try playing a track again. Okay. I think.
Whoa. Okay.
If you guys can see my cursor, this is where you unlock the access, and then, well, essentially it would be. It would be. Yeah, it would be that, like that.
Mm-hmm. Check it now.
Okay, cool.
Should be all good.
We'll go ahead and reload it real quick. Let's see if this works. Yep, okay, we're good to go. And now I'll go ahead and mute myself. Here's To Set Yourself on Fire.
A dog who bites every owner he's had can only be disciplined with a firm hand or boot down.
just a fucking cycle of life. Kick in the door, waving your pieces. I'm not stuck on a fucking with me. So fuck it, all your pity, shove it.
Okay, that was pretty fucking good so far. Finn, what do you think, bro? How we looking? Could you hear everything?
I could hear everything just fine. You have to pardon me though, like I'm doing housework while I'm listening and tuning in and shit.
Fair enough, bro. Fair enough.
Seems to be a trend. Anytime we stream, I've always got something going on. Hell, my own stream, I was tattooing because I was at work.
Yeah, fair enough, bro. All right. Well, we will go ahead and immediately move on to the next track in the listing. That way we can just keep this going. Yes. What's up? Oh, sorry. I thought I heard someone say like, "Hold up, hold up."
Okay, bro. Get it.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
Don't talk to demons. I gave up physical for decades. No more talk. Attack on passion of war. This is to the grave. Shut the fuck up! Power sound! Don't demons into the distance. With demons killers won't stop. Kill until you kill them. Fuck all you people. All your demons are equal. Fuck all you people. No more talk of declaration of war. A declaration of war. Resistance! Killers won't stop! Killing till you get lost! This was never an option! To the grave, motherfucker! KXART! Motherfucking invitation. Celebration is generation.
What do we call people that kill animals and torture animals and eat animals?
All right.
Oh yeah, baby.
Bitch wanna load?
Begging for mercy tonight. Fuck you and all of your life. You know what you did. Fucking hypocrite, say something or you won't say shit. Liberation authority. Unite! Leave the slaughter house alive! You know what you said! Fucking was it and do something I don't want to say! You fight for peace! But the greater violence! Every person is evil! Also motherfucker deserve it! You must follow through it! Never stay for fuck! Then we'll suffer bills and soul! So no can kill us for moral duty! Completing your fucking oppression. The truth is that you're wrong. The fighting is wrong. Human abomination. It's my time to have a violent obligation. Let's see how you run a circle by an action of your gun. Go and see what you sow. I'm waiting for a violation of your time. No excuses, no exceptions. No mercy and no forgiveness. No excuses, no exceptions. No mercy and no forgiveness.
Yeah. Good shit. Featuring Identity Error. Featuring No Life.
side of history. You are never alone.
You cunts gonna be so bored when we play that live.
I'm just gonna say this. This is easily gonna be one of my albums of the year. I don't give a fuck.
We appreciate that.
Of course.
Thanks, man.
Thank
This the second I saw this album cover, I knew you guys were coming in fucking hot. Like director's cuts, global warning, epilogue was sick, but there's something about this album that just fucking sets it in stone for me. I'm like, yep, this is the future. This is the future. Period.
Oh, hey, bro. We just wanted to make something fun as fuck to play and make. You know, it's something without a lot of, I guess, pressure. But we all had a lot of fun, and it came out heaps quick and cool, and we're all proud of it. So thank you.
Of course. I can definitely tell that y'all had fun with this one. So here's to more fucking kettle tone read, you know, all that shit.
Yeah.
Let's see.
President of the world.
featuring my good friend Sophie. She killed that.
I agree. Am I recognizing that this Sophie is the same one that was on director's cuts for one of the later tracks, or is
No, that was friend Caitlin.
okay?
Yeah,
I'm just definitely didn't want to assume, like, isn't that the same person?
Sure. Yeah, but yeah.
Cool. All right, let's do Terror Military. This one sounds fucking mean. What the fuck was that, dude? What was that?
Fucking love that song. I don't know if yeah. I don't know, that was a fun little experiment. It took many forms, that song, I will say, but I hated it up until the last day of recording. Now I fucking love it. It's just like a cool, angry little fucking send it. Yeah.
To me, this is kind of like the new Wastage. Like it has that level of aggression to it and just, vocal versatility.
Sick. I love that. Well, if I if people want me to play this every night and not wastage, I won't be so disappointed.
Ben,
right.
thoughts?
That's fucking sick.
Thank you, boys. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys have heard the last one already, Dead Wrong. Like we put that one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I think I did listen to this like once or twice while I was door dashing, but I haven't seen the music videos. So for me, it's like that's also part of the experience. You gotta watch the music videos and see how you guys visualized it, you know. So
Well,
technically I haven't had the full experience yet, but I love what I heard.
I mean, by the time this comes out, there'll be another 2 videos.
Okay.
Right? So, fuck yeah.
I mean,
Holy
I'll
shit.
definitely do a triple, like a 3-part reaction, jam some Japanese in there because that's kind of the new formula to attempt to distinguish. But we'll see how successful that is.
Yeah, like, well, there's like, I think there's a ton coming out that'll like. So how do I say it? The next time we chat, there'll be more even that we can like crack open a little bit. That'll make more sense. One of them. Yeah.
Fuck yeah! All right, so we got the final track, "Dead Wrong," which I'm dead wrong about like a lot. Shit.
What you made a face with all your empty fucking cages will never make you again.
This album, dudes. This album.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
This album is fucking good. So, now we kind of dive into the review part of front to back, and by all means, Finn, do you want to shake things up a little bit and go first with your review?
Oh, geez, put me on the spotlight.
Yeah, always.
Honestly, it's fucking dope. I mean, like, there was definitely, like, the second to last song with the cleans at the end of it is probably my favorite, and that's because it just brought a different dynamic that I was not expecting, like, whatsoever. And I always love hearing things like that just kind of, like, tips the scale towards something very unique and very diverse. But, like, to date, this is probably going to be my favorite album to date. Like, it was fucking sick.
Thank you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if we're to be honest, guys, like, fuck, we know that, like, you know, we threw a shitload of, like, there's cleans in there, there's, like, fucking interludes, there's solos, a bunch of shit we haven't done before that people probably aren't gonna, like, fuck with on the first listen. So we're fully ready for people to be like, "Well, that sucks," but then they'll come back 6 months. I don't give a shit. Like, it's already happened, but we've already seen a shitload of people come forward and say, "Yeah, dude, exactly that. Like, the new flavors on this release, they really like." So, which is cool because it's not like, I feel like we took ourselves a little bit less seriously this time. You know what I mean, boys? Like, and we got some really cool results. So,
Yeah, as opposed to being all like strict upon yourself, and you guys have the cause that you fight for through these records, which is animal cruelty and people still endorsing like meat-based diets, carnivore diets, which is absolutely a thing. No matter what, no matter who you are, and I don't know if I can confirm the context of the album's name, but the first impression I got was, well, yeah, technically everyone's a murderer, because we all still endorse what is slaughterhouses and the product that emerges from them that ends up in your grocery stores. Like, technically, even if it's not of people's intention or volition, they kind of remove themselves from that more traumatic experience for these animals. Therefore, everybody ends up being a murderer through that specific context. Can I confirm that, or?
well, I mean, yeah, more or less, it speaks to, I guess, yeah, like, the lyrics, of course, go, like, well deeper into that concept, especially on a few, like, Terra Military, a few like that. But, like, yeah, speaks more to the blood on everybody's hands. And no matter what, we seem to go through cycles of, what would you call it? Like, for lack of better terminology, like, steering towards certain justice movements, whatever you call it, patting ourselves on the back when at the end of the day we sit down and we order animals to gas chambers for a snack that, it's fucked. And yeah, even me, dude, like, what, I spent 25 years, whatever, eating animals, but still, like, this album goes into the fact that, like, even me, as far along as I am on the, I guess on this, if a truck full of people or border collies or cats or something drove past my house and they were all being headed to a murder factory, me and everybody would get out on the road and stop them. But, I know that pigs are on those trucks every single day and I'm not out there. It's everybody has that blood on their hands and everybody removes themselves, no matter who, no matter, there's a tiny percentage of people that don't, and they're scarred for it because the world fucking hates them.
Right, right. And that's what I think is like so bold and innovative, and what has been so bold and innovative since you guys' initial incarnation is the moment you had a platform. I really respect and admire that you had no hesitancy in beginning to talk about these more difficult, more complicated things, because it is a worldwide issue. Even for me myself, like I'm still definitely on the carnivore diet. I can out myself right now. But I can definitely agree that the way that animals are being treated, and how most likely there are a lot of convicted felons, even like otherwise like they wouldn't have a job, basically that breed of people, and how like they are given these jobs to participate in these slaughterhouses because, well, they are as ruthless and cold, and some of them are as detached from the work that they do, so they don't really wink an eye. But at the same time, you have plenty of people now who do regret what they've done. They're traumatized by their past experiences being involved in that industry, and
I think
very important to continue bringing spotlight and awareness to that going forward.
I think the important thing to consider as well there is that the majority of people working in slaughterhouses, factory farms, whatever, all of these hellholes, no matter which one, most of them aren't actually felons and people who enjoy that line of work. The people who are forced to do it, because most of us who do pay for this would not kill an animal ourselves, so we have somebody else has to do it for us.
Right, right, absolutely. And by all means, please, because I don't, as much as I wish I did, I don't really dig into this information, but like I've always gotten that impression. So of course, me looking like a jackass over here saying, this and that, but I'm grateful again that because we have Abandoned Session who is actively involved in bringing awareness to those things, they can easily correct us here and now. So
I'm not warm to the fact that a lot of this stuff is new information to a lot of people, and it's
right.
For good reason. If a lot of people knew this stuff, there'd be a lot of money lost. Yeah, so of course, dude, of course.
So
yeah, I think also just like it's important to highlight that for like a lot of us, we kind of did stumble across the right information later in life. So it's like it's important to highlight. It's never too late. It's like as
right.
Dane said, all of us have blood on our hands, but it's never too late to sort of wash your hands of that and then not be involved in it anymore.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed. So to kind of like wrap up what will be the front to back session for Everyone's a Murderer to the Grave's new third full-length record that we'll be releasing through Unique Leader Records at the tail end of August, really. I'll go ahead and provide my front to back review, starting with the lyrical context, in which I would say that lyrically speaking, there's a lot to unpack. I know there will be a lot to unpack with this record when the time comes in the Under the Skin session with Dane, right? There's a lot to talk about, but even on the surface, you have a band that brings awareness. They try to bring as much attention as possible to what is a very, very corrupt and greedy part of the global infrastructure. Really, it's a global issue, as we said. So I provide this third installment on the discography of To the Grave, absolutely, undeniably, a 10 out of 10. It's a very bold issue. It's a very bold topic, but converting that into what is very, very ruthless and heavy deathcore that incorporates what To the Grave does into their music, it's just a beautiful aspect of it. So that would be the lyrical rating. As far as like genre, music, mixing and mastering, the production, everything sounded fucking crisp. Like there's nothing bad I can say about this album. I can easily say that To the Grave has been consistent in the quality of their production, the quality of their mixing and mastering, and all the musicians involved, all, the riff lords, that being Jack Simioni, the bass, like, dude, especially the bass in Dead Wrong and some of the other tracks. I love to hear when bass guitarists get that spotlight to just go bing, ding, 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 and then break down. Love that shit. Blast beats were killer as well. And then, of course, Dane on vocals, one of the best of the industry. Not to, be that person because he happens to be in session. No, like I've been kind of addicted to how crisp, how unique, and how just ruthless his heavy vocal spectrum is, and I have been attracted to it since the very beginning of their incarnation. He really is one of my favorites, and that's why it's such an honor to finally get him on this show after 3 years of like just continuing to sustain the podcast in the first place. So for that more musical rating, for the vocal rating as well, all a 10 out of 10, people.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Can we give a shout out to Nick too?
Yeah.
Give him a shout out because he did all the production and did 1 or 2 solos on the album. Don't want to skip over that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I do want to, if I can add to that, because that's something that I think won't get. It's a lot harder to unpack. Like Matt, people know Matt has a big hand in the production and stuff and making it all fucking sound tight. Nick threw a whole bunch of those new ideas in there, and just stuff like fucking the little heartbeat sample and Dead Wrong, the solos. But not just the solos, bro. This cunt came to us with like a Morbid Angel style solo, and it fit straight away. And it was like, man, we've like, awesome.
Yeah, baby.
Absolutely.
I've been lurking in the background for a while, sort of like plotting my plans, my ideas for the past couple of years on what I want to put in, and then they asked me to finally do it all. So I was ready, man. I was locked and loaded before they knew what could happen.
Hell yeah. And I do await the opportunity to tell your story in as great detail as possible. That way we provide you that proper spotlight. And, for what it's worth, I attempt to be, me and Finn both attempt to be deathcore incarnations of David Attenborough, just telling everything relevant to your story. I'm highly anticipating that opportunity.
If you want, I'll set a camera up in Nick's house with a live feed, so for a few days.
Yeah, right.
I can set you up. Man, would be sweet.
A day in the life of Nick McLinden. The fucking foundations of To the Grave, really. No, like I could definitely. It's cool to see and cool to hear that 2 of the members of the band also had a hand in production. It's always cool to hear of those jack of all trades stories per se. So yeah, I mean, absolutely. Therefore, providing even more background upon the mixing and mastering, the sound engineering, some of the tiny details that were sprinkled in there. Fucking bravo, gentlemen. Absolutely bravo. Album cover would be my next rating, in which, dude, I don't know what it is about this album cover, but I think this is like the most To the Grave friendly album cover, except for the director's cuts cover I've seen, just because it brings back that traditional, like I said earlier, Cannibal Corpse era death metal aesthetic, but then it also brings in what is obviously everyone being a murderer. And, it's a very bold album cover. And I like the black background. I like the not just bright red, but like the kind of maroon red and hints of different shades of red. The cow carcass that's being torn apart by children. Like I did not think that I would ever see an album cover recently with kids on it. It's just like, I don't know, it's a very, very bold album cover. So fucking, of course, a 10 out of 10. And that'll be the album cover rating for me. Overall thoughts with this record. This is truly, I think, going to be the best To the Grave album so far, because the boys had fun with it, because every member of the band was so integrated in the creative process of it. There wasn't an atom left unchecked behind the scenes. And I think the only thing for me that was kind of missing was maybe on you guys' private store, which I haven't checked in a long time, but I saw a merch spread as I was checking the band's Instagram. Of course, I'm a sucker for Crystal Dye anything. So it's like, hey, where's like the Crystal Dye hoodies or the Crystal Dye shirts with the album cover on it? But pardon?
What the fuck is a Crystal Dye? I've never heard of that.
Well, that's Crystal Dye. I know you guys did some in the past for the epilogue spread. Crystal Dye is like just kind of the more like mineral looking custom dye t-shirts, like the red on black, but like a majority of it is red instead of the black.
A tie dye?
Yeah. There you go.
Right. Yeah. Okay. True. That's the first time I've ever heard anybody say. And I used to fuck with tie-dye heaps. I don't know. I just like, okay.
I didn't know that before either, actually.
Maybe we'll look into it for you. Maybe we'll
All
look
right. I mean, if nothing else, too, I think we've all been waiting over at the Shibori and Branded One's Facebook community. I think we've all been waiting for a To the Grave X Shibori Threads custom dye hoodie. So maybe y'all can cook one up for this album cycle. Get like a bold fucking like navy blue, black, and red 3-dye hoodie.
Yeah.
That would be pretty sick as well. But of course, you know, that's just me manifesting that to the universe. So
fucking Katy Perry and shit these days, bro. They don't want to talk to us.
oh, really? Oh, that's
Like Spirit Box and like fucking Motion. I don't know. Like,
fair enough. No, I'm sure they would love to collaborate with y'all.
right? If I would love to. Fucking.
Well, now I know. Kyle, listen, I hope you're listening to the session. I doubt you are, but you know, just in case you are, let's make it happen, you know? So I think that will be the end of the front to back session. This great early access album listening session for what is undeniably going to be To the Grave's best album, just because it's fun. It's got a nice cover. It's got a pretty good merch spread. So much shit was involved in this record that makes it special to me, and it will definitely be counted amongst many other albums, EPs, standalone singles, anime intros, and even the Has Been Hotel soundtrack, for example. It will definitely be featured among all of those great musical endeavors, and I cannot wait to figure out where it's going to be placed on the top 10 deathcore albums in 2024.